Good afternoon. My name is Ashley Baker, and today I'm going to be discussing how to improve the sales at Tractor Supply Company. Here is your copy of my report showing all the research that I've done over the past several months. As you know, over these past several months, I have been researching and developing a plan to improve the sales at your company at Tractor Supply. In fact, the sole purpose of my project is to help your company profit in sales and grow financially. In my research that I have found several factors that have contributed to the decrease of sales at Tractor Supply, and I have also created a solution to help your company grow and benefit. As you know, in any successful company, their sales are crucial to help the company grow and survive and thrive. Through my research, I have used three separate methods, such as manager's interviews, the employee questionnaire, and the customer service to help me figure out a solution to your problem with sales. Here is an example of the manager and assistant manager interviews that I have used, asking certain questions like how often has the sales plan been met, how often does inventory happen, how often are the shelves restocked. Here's also the employee questionnaire, which asks questions like when were they hired and what training was available to them and how often do they have customers ask for assistance and how often are they able to answer the customers' questions. And here is the customer survey, of course, which asks how many times that they have came to Tractor Supply, how many times they purchased from Tractor Supply, how satisfied they were with their experience, and how often they are to come back to the store. Here is showing how satisfied the customer is. This is a customer service rating. 10% said that they were highly satisfied. 7% said they were highly unsatisfied, and the majority of them said that they were just unsatisfied, 38%. Here is a graph showing each employee's number of hours spent stocking the shelf, which some of them have ranged up to 3.5 hours, and then there's a few that are the lowest point, which is 1.5 hours. Kind of range to show you how many hours each employee is able to stock and restock the shelves each day. Also, you will find a copy of each of those charts and also each of the surveys in your report in front of you. In each of these three methods, I found several contributors that lead to the decrease in sales. From the customers, according to customers, the lack of knowledge from the employees and the store presentation led to the decrease in problems that they face in the store and the decrease in sales. The employees of the company complained about the lack of training and the shortness of staff that attributed to the lack of sales. And in the meeting that we had, our interview that we held with you and the assistant, you've also concluded, and I have concluded, that the shortness of staff was a major issue in the decrease in sales in your company. So, now that you've seen all the factors that are leading to the decrease in sales, here is a solution that can help meet your needs. Hiring new employees, investing in a new training program, and creating a daily work schedule. With each thing that I want to achieve, there's three aspects that you have to look at: the cost, the feasibility, and urgency. The cost of hiring a new employee is going to be about $8.75 per hour with 25 hours a week, which is what we both discussed. As far as a scheduled hour week, that'd be part-time, which would be approximately $875 a month for the cost. The feasibility, it would be feasible because the increase in sales would attribute to the extra payroll that was necessary for all the extra hires for the company. And urgency, having more employees on the staff will help the customers, help better meet their needs, help stock the shelves, help make the store presentation look better, which was one of the customers' complaints, just help the store overall. A new training program I figured out once looking around for a store of your size in your company type would cost about $1,000 approximately to install. Yes, it's costly, feasible, costly, but this new training program would allow the employees to better able to help meet the needs of customers, which is very important in any business, meeting the customer's needs, which keeps the customers from going to other places that are your competitors, such as Home Depot or the co-op that's next door. Um, Definitely help meet the needs of the customer. It's not urgent, but if each employee was trained when a customer walks in and needs help with something, they'd be able to help them instead of not being able to help them and the customer walk away and go somewhere else. So the urgency, not urgent, but necessary to aid in helping the employees help the customers, which is, again, customers come first. Daily work schedule. Costs, other than time, not going to cost a thing. It's free. Feasibly, by being able to do this, this would be great because it would help the employees and the managers better utilize their time during the day. Employees can get things that need to be done, and managers can focus on what they need to get done, and it would help the company be more proactive. Not urgent again, but beneficial to make sure that everybody is accountable, everybody participates and does their job and does everything that they're supposed to do to help better meet the needs of the customers. The benefits of hiring. Of course, hiring more employees, less stress for the employees, higher morale, less hours that each employee has to work, more coverage. It benefits the customers. There's more people on the floor, more customers can have someone to ask questions. They don't have to wait. It saves them time, saves you time, costs a little bit more, but there's always going to be someone to stock the shelves, someone to get things done that needs to be done. The benefits of hiring our new training program: by training the employees, they will know more about the product. They will be better able to help the customer, especially if they need to order something. They will be more knowledgeable about helping them get something that may not be in the store. That may happen instead of them going to another store that has the product in the store. If the employee can help the customer, that would help in that aspect. It just helped better meet the needs of customers, having trained employees that know what they're talking about. You always want to shop where someone knows what they're talking about, right? Benefits of a daily schedule. Daily schedule would help utilize time. Time management is very important in any company. Once people can manage their time and schedule out a schedule for each employee, they can be held accountable to that schedule and know that that employee is doing their best and the store is looking better, more presentable, and the customers are happy. You're happy, everyone's happy. And I really appreciate you listening to what I have to say today and listening to my recommended action plan. I hope that this helps you, and I hope you're able to increase your sales, hopefully through the plan that I have shown you today. Thank you for your time.